नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका हमारी स्पेशल सीरीज इनक्रेडिबल जर्नीज द राइजिंग स्टार्स में। इस सीरीज के माध्यम से हम आपको मिलाते हैं उद्योग जगत के कुछ ऐसे उभरते सितारों से जो कि आगे चलकर भारत का नाम रोशन करने की क्षमता रखते हैं। आज की पहली कहानी है दिल्ली बेस्ड कंपनी लेट्सट्रैक की, जो कि अपने प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज के माध्यम से आपको किसी भी मूविंग ऑब्जेक्ट को ट्रैक करने में मदद कर सकती है। इन दिनों व्यक्तिगत सुरक्षा चिंता का एक मुख्य विषय है। ऐसे दौर में क्या आप जीपीएस के बिना दुनिया की कल्पना कर सकते हैं? बच्चे हो या बड़े, सभी को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए काम कर रही है यूके में हेडक्वार्टर्ड कंपनी लेट्सट्रैक, जिसका उद्देश्य है लोगों को आराम और सुरक्षा देना। लेट्सट्रैक जीपीएस और मोबाइल ट्रैकिंग सिस्टम्स में मार्केट लीडर है। यह एक ऐप टू ऐप और ऐप टू वेब बेस्ड प्लेटफॉर्म है जो स्कूलों, लॉजिस्टिक्स इंडस्ट्री और वित्तीय सेवाओं के लिए कस्टमाइज्ड सॉल्यूशन बना रही है। लेट्सट्रैक एक आईओटी बेस्ड कंपनी है जिसे कुशल विशेषज्ञों की देखरेख में बनाया गया है। इसका विजन दुनिया में एक सुरक्षित, उपयोगी और आनंदमयी वातावरण बनाने में मदद करना है। तो आइए अब मिलते हैं लेट्सट्रैक के सीईओ विक्रम कुमार से। विक्रम, वेलकम टू द शो।
थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी।
फर्स्ट अप, लेट्सट्रैक इट्स अ ग्लोबल मैसेजिंग, इंस्टेंट मैसेजिंग एंड ट्रैकिंग ऐप। इसका आइडिया कहाँ से आया?
Basically, initially it was about how do you track employees, how do you track people, and how do you make sure that you are able to see their productivity. But then slowly and steadily it turned into, where people were trying to talk to each other, and we realized that they need a messaging as well. So it's an evolution of where we realized what people wanted, and धीरे-धीरे time के साथ we've added features, and it has now become, I would assume, an ever-growing app. We will still have a long way to go.
And is this a product based for consumers? Is it a B2B product service? How does it work? And in the B2B space, what sort of companies are using it?
Like I said, we anything that moves. So आप अगर आपके बच्चे हैं and you want to know कि वो स्कूल टाइम पे पहुँचे हैं कि नहीं पहुँचे हैं, and for B2B as well, we are a better version of a software-driven CRM reporting with the hardware capabilities.
Right.
So for example, we can have range of devices जहाँ पे you can assess the productivity, improve, and we have different devices जिससे आप B2B use कर सकते हैं।
अब बात करते हैं आपकी लेटेस्ट ऑफरिंग की, आपकी लेटेस्ट इनोवेशन की। आप वॉइस बेस्ड फीचर्स ऐड कर रहे हैं अपनी जीपीएस ट्रैकिंग के साथ। इज दैट अ फर्स्ट इन द वर्ल्ड? इज देयर कंपटीशन इन दैट स्पेस एट ऑल?
So as far as we know, I think we are the first one to do that, and we'll be giving the demo to you as well on the show.
We are world's first voice-integrated vehicle security company. Let me give you a demo. Talk to Letstrack AI.
Hi, Rajita. Welcome to the world of Letstrack. How can I help you today?
Where is my Audi?
Dear Rajita, your Audi is at Arya Samaj Mandir Marg, Karampur Industrial Area, Karampura, Delhi, 110015 India. Last updated on 12 hours 47 minutes and 56 seconds.
And today we are announcing on your channel and your show as well that this is the first of its kind. You can switch off the engine of the car. You can talk to, if your daughter has a device, you can actually talk to her. Where's Tanisha? How far is she from school? Has Victim left office? How far is she?
How far is my Tanisha from school?
Your Tanisha is just 22.4 kilometers away and it will take 45 minutes to reach your school.
Thank you.
And that is now not tracking or anything. It's about, seeing where people are, and we don't stop here. So we are planning to launch other products as well apart from tracking. But हमने tracking पे जोर इसलिए दिया because you have to establish a brand with one product. As a company, we are not here to make money. We are here to prove to the world that we have ability to change the world.
Wonderful. And you started your business in London 3 years ago. Why London in the first place? And secondly, ease of doing business को अगर compare करेंगे लंदन और इंडिया में, how would you compare that? And India has moved up a couple of places on the ease of doing business index. आपने of course business 3 साल पहले ही शुरू किया, तो आपका कैसा experience रहा है ease of doing business front पे particularly?
So, London is where I live. I've been settled in London for over 13-14 years now. कोई भी बंदा जो बाहर रहता है उसको अपनी मदरलैंड के साथ कुछ ना कुछ करने का होता है कि I should come back, I should do something, and that was one of my reasons to come to India. And it's as per the ease of doing business, obviously India is getting better. System and processes and government push towards digitalization का काफ़ी help हुआ है businesses को, because a lot of things can now be done online. As far as doing business in India versus London, in London, if you want to launch a product in any developed country, US or UK, you launch in Walmart, Tesco, Morrison's, Asda, and you launch on Amazon and for a couple of online platforms.
Correct.
Your product starts selling, you don't need anything. In India it's different because they're only 6 to 8% of the market. अगर आपको over a 90% market capture करनी है, end consumer तक पहुंचना है, you have to first understand the ethnicity, the language, the food, the culture.
And it changes every 200 odd kilometers.
It changes. So, for example, if you work in Punjab, they run on emotions. If you go to Maharashtra or Mumbai, they want to see numbers. They want to see how much money they'll make, and vice versa. There is so many different cultures and the way of working and different requirements as well.
Correct.
So we've hired different people with different languages.
और आप काफी hyper local जा रहे हैं.
Yes.
In India.
Yes. So we are India's. So we're not just the biggest, software solution tracking car security company in India. We are also the biggest distributor in India. So we have over 500 distributors. We add over 200 channel partners now, month on month, and we're going rapidly in terms of expanding in distribution. And you can work in India for next 10 years and still you will have few areas left in some part of the country. But that's the challenge. But that's the beauty of India as well. You have 1.3 billion people living here,
right,
and we see all 1.3 billion as our customers.
Wonderful. Or what are the countries you're currently present in, and what's your expansion plan across the globe?
So we are in England, we are in UK, we are in India, and we are just launched Sri Lanka last month.
Right.
So we're planning to launch US in June, and we want to do 50 countries in the next 2 years.
Wow,
but then 4 or 5 countries जहाँ पे we will have our own presence and our offices. Rest we will work on the partnership basis, where we will partner with people and we'll give them the whole solution for them to sell and grow,
Right.
and work together.
Right. And what sort of growth have you seen in the last 3 years? Any numbers that you can share with us, and goals क्या set करें हैं अगले साल के लिए?
So we have grown by over 600% annually, and we want to grow few thousand% this year. We are surveying few national tie-ups, and some of them are going live this month as we speak. And we hope more and more people get to know about the product and the safety and the usability of the product. I think it's about reach in India. You can sell anything in India if you have the reach, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, great. And your long-term vision for Letstrack, यहाँ से कहाँ ले जाना चाहते हैं company को?
So we want to be the world's number one. So we've been in first 12 months we became number one in India out of 700 companies. We became Asia's number one out of thousands of companies. We want to become world's number one tracking company. And tracking doesn't stop at tracking devices. You have cameras which tracks you just to add security to people's life. So we want to be world's number one within next 1 year.
Right.
And once we launch US, we'll be on course to do that as well. And I would just say watch the space, and we are here to leave our mark when we leave the world.
Thank you very much for being with us on the show, Vikram,
Thank
and
you
wish
for
you
having
all
me.
the best for the future.
Thank you for having me.